Hey y'all, peace. I'm out in the garage, right? It's pretty cold out here. Just came back out real quick after taking some pictures. Look what we picked up at the swap meet. When I sold my CBR 250, the street bike, I had an envelope with a pile of money in it in my drawer, in my secret stash, right? And I've spent a little bit of it. Bought some parts and pieces for the CIK shifter cart, and bought that motor from Tony. Hey Tony, how you doing? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But I had a bit left, and I'd been looking around for a single Cadet cart. Even without an engine on it, they were about $1,500. They run a little less expensive than the kitty cart, the real small one with a motor on it. People want $2,200, $2,500, $2,800, maybe more for the kitty carts. But this here, I don't know if you spend any less time in it as a kid because of your age. You outgrow it any quicker than you would a kitty cart. But we ran into a deal, and these both had $1,000 stickers on them. And we paid $1,700. We got both of them. We got the rolling stand. We got a Vortex mini rock motor, and we got a ton of stuff. This is some of the stuff I bought down there for me, but all these wheels and tires came along with it. Another set of brakes for the little guys, right? The hub, rotor, spindles, all kinds of stuff in there, man. And he gave us these 3 seats. Well, these 2 seats here plus this one, 3 seats and a bunch of hubs. And 2 complete carts. We did pretty good for $1,700. They loaded it right up into my truck too. So we got one for Brooklyn and one for Braden, or one for Brooklyn or Braden and one for Brooklyn, whatever. Of course, Braden was excited about this. It's already got a GoPro mount on it, so he's already thinking, just like Uncle Bub, he's already thinking his own YouTube channel. The kid just turned 8 years old. But I'm pretty fired up about this. We got a brand new Predator in a box. It's never been run. Those things are anywhere between $90 and $100 from Harbor Freight. It's restricted, fuel tank on top, idiot-proof, right? Hook a throttle cable to it and let them go. So I think that's what we're going to do. We don't need to do 2-stroke mini Swift. Little Gazelle, IME Gazelle, or Vortex mini rack. It's very pricey to go that way. And the kids, we put a 2-stroke on one and a 4-stroke on another. One of those kids, these kids are smart today. They're going to say, hey, how come that one's loud and mine's not? Or how that one's faster than mine? So if we put 2 Predators on, even though there's no class for them, we're not thinking about getting these guys racing. We're just thinking about getting them in go-karts. Get him out to a parking lot. Already talked to my buddy Chris and his buddy Maverick West out there in Hazlet, Michigan. He's got a little kitty cart. Chris is now working on the clutch on his. Sorry about that, Chris. But we're trying to get all of our little ones out to East Lansing when the season starts, either on a weekend when they have nothing but practice, or even a weekday would be nice if we could. That way we'd be the only ones there. I'm worried about these 2 kids of mine, my niece and nephew, only going to the go-kart track with us, the road racing track, twice. We'll take a trip out there and watch the format of even racing or practicing. Let the kids talk to a couple little kids that are wearing racing suits, and maybe, if they're as friendly as they are at the road racing track, maybe they, they'll pick up the language from the kids. There's some things they're going to learn from another kid that they can't learn from Uncle Bob or from another adult, right? So just go out there and watch, so you get comfortable with the atmosphere and the noise. You leave the pits here, you come back in the pits there, you stay on the asphalt and don't run across the grass. But I'm pretty fired up, man. Yes, they're used carts, but they're in really good shape. I looked them over real good before we cut a deal. And he, like I said, he just wanted $1,000 for a roller. We ended up getting both for basically for $850 a piece, plus all this other stuff. We can sell that mini Swift motor for, I'm guessing, at least $500. and use that money to, you know, get us another Predator, get us some sprockets and clutches, and get this stuff running. The little guy was sitting in it. He didn't want to get out of it, man. We brought it home, and actually it was his birthday, so he was really fired up. That's cool to see. That's cool to see. These are nice looking go-karts. The modern stuff, right, with the 950 millimeter wheelbase, so they're modern karts, even though they're a few years old and they've been run. You know, I'm pretty excited about this this purchase. They got sniper adjustment pills on them. This isn't junk. These guys are getting better first go-karts than I got. That's for darn sure. So I love them, and we want to get them. I'm doing my part, man. I'm trying to get my next generation out. What are you all doing? Huh? I hope you're praying for me. Godspeed. God bless. I love y'all. Hang in there. We're going to get video of the little guys out in the parking lot and hopefully at the racetrack. Just wanted to bring you a little of this. Man, it doesn't get more exciting than that.